joins in last minute. So let's get this thing started nice and easy. Little high knees march, checking in, seeing which body showed up today. Couple of deep breaths, and as soon as it feels good, as soon as it feels right, little jog, light on the feet. And we'll do the same thing with the booty kickers, heels to the bum, working through the front of the leg, waking up your quads. And little jog, light on the feet. And taking this into alternating leg lunges, driving through your front foot. Pressing through, keeping your chest lifted, finding your breath, your balance. And just a couple more. And then next time your right foot comes out in front, moving around in the low lunge, working out all the cracks, all the kinks. Anything you don't need, anything that's not going to serve today, let it go. Settling in, bring yourself up, high lunge, finding your balance, stability, woo, as I fall over. And a little back bend. Left hand plants, right hand to the sky, breathe into the twist. And both hands down, both feet back, nice strong plank. Shoulders stacked over elbows over wrists, belly button into the spine, reach through your heels, reach through the crown of your head. And then your left foot comes forward, moving around in that shape once again. Couple of deep breaths. Settling in, bring yourself up, high lunge, finding your balance. Squaring off your hips, little back bend if you want it. Right hand plants, left hand to the sky, breathe into the twist. And both hands down, both feet back, nice strong plank. And we'll press it back, downward dog. And heels to the mat, hips to the sky. Walk your hands back to your feet, rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Shake it off, roll it out, whatever you don't need. All right, so diving on in, we're going to get started with our plank progression. I think both of you guys have done this with me before. We're just going to start in our nice strong forearm plank, and then we're going to gradually work our way up to standing. So 20 seconds in each shape, and we're going to pretty quickly progress from one to the next to the next. So first up is going to be that nice strong forearm plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It takes 3 minutes to get through these 9 moves. If you start every morning by doing this twice through, 6 minutes to start your day, you'll be ready to rock and roll. First up is going to be taking a side plank roll through, feet wide, and we're just going to roll from one side plank to the other in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stack your shoulders. Lengthen in your neck. Lift your hips, firing up your obliques, your side body. And 7 seconds away, we're going to take it next into our body saw. So back to that forearm plank, back to those number 11s with your forearms, and we rock back and forth like we're playing tug of war with our heels and our hair, holding that plank shape nice and strong, reaching through your heels, then reaching through your head. Last shape is that push plank, high plank to low plank to high plank, alternating between the two, keeping your hips and shoulders nice and square. And place that Monday night margarita right on the tailbone, don't spill a drop. 3 seconds, we're going to take froggers, jumping our feet wider than our hands. We either jump, pop up, jump back, or step, step, pop up, step, step. Either one, either jump, pop, and jump it back, jump, pop. The hips stay lower than the shoulders. The feet stay wider than the hands. Opening up our hips. Body weight squats here. Sit back into it. Drive through the heels. Nice and easy, just getting that movement, that shape. And
pressing the floor away. And we're gonna take this into alternating curtsy lunges in 3, 2, 1. Taking that right foot behind your left knee, left foot or left knee behind your right foot, right knee behind your left foot. I had to think about what I was actually saying there. And stepping back. Anything weird going on in the knees, you can always just do that reverse lunge. 3, 2, lateral hops, side to side. Light on those feet, waking up the ankles. Give yourself a spot on the floor that you're going up and over each time. Landing softly, strong, stiff ankles. And we'll finish it off in 3 seconds with jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. We take these jumping jacks, last 20. We get the heart going. We get the body going. We get the blood pumping. Shake off that Monday. Shake off those 14 hours of Zoom calls. And 5 seconds away. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. 30 seconds to kind of scan. What needs a little extra love now that we've been moving? I'm feeling a little bit, maybe the back of my legs, maybe some hugs, maybe your shoulders, maybe your chest. You need to open up a little bit. 10 more seconds. Take a deep breath. Reset. We get 1 more crack. Same 9 moves, same 3 minutes. Let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank. Settle in. This is your baseline. If you're ever like, I think I'm good, just come back to this. Just come back to this. Nice, strong forearm plank. Reach through the heels. Lift the belly button, rock it out. You got 3, 2. We take this into those side plank rolls. Stack your shoulders. Try to stack your hips. Taking that full 180-degree rotation with your heart. It shines a light behind you. It shines a light in front of you. And taking that body saw in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That nice strong body saw. Rock it back and forth. Through the heels, through the crown of the head. You are 1 straight strong line here. And holding that plank. Press the elbows into the floor. Lengthen through the crown of your head. 3, 2, push planks. Here we go. High plank to low plank. Low plank to high plank. And holding that nice, stable and square hips. Really brace through the core. It's easy to get complacent. I was just finding myself doing a little shimmy, a little shake, end of the day on Monday. But stay strong with it. Froggers. Jump or step the feet wide. Hips stay low. Pop into that. You always have that option of stepping those feet wide as well. We want to open up the hips, open up the groin, while also engaging the glutes, the legs, the quads, and body weight squats. Here we go. We've made it off the ground. Now we just live here. What was that? 4 moves, 5 moves, 5 moves. Now we're off the ground. The rest is standing. Keep the chest lifted. Heels heavy, sit back into it. Knees stay behind your toes. 3, 2, we'll take that curtsy. Crossing knee behind ankle. Crossing knee behind ankle. There you go. Really think. Press through that front foot to bring yourself back up. Press through that front foot. Drive the floor away. Let the work happen in the leg. 3, 2, lateral hops. Side to side. Light on those feet. It's already October. We gotta get ready for skiing season. My wife and I are currently driving the country, and we're in DC right now, but we're eventually gonna work our way out to Colorado. All right, last one. Gotta get ready for that West Coast skiing if we're allowed to do that. So we got skiing, and 12 seconds, that's it. If you check in on my normal class on Sunday, I should be in a new city every single time for the next 3 months. So we'll see how that goes. Trumpets, breathe. All right, shake that off. 6 minutes of work, donezo. Let's slow things down. We're gonna go into our 45 seconds on and 15 transition. Let me make sure these are all the right times. Awesome. All right, so now we're going into a little bit more of our strength work. So first up is going to be those thrusters, taking our weights, racking them right into our shoulders. We're going to sit back into that squat that we just warmed up, shoot those weights right through the roof. I'm going to fix my mat. We'll get started in 10 seconds, and that is that. I didn't mean to rhyme. I've just been hanging out with my 2-year-old niece, and we're doing a lot of Dr. Seuss. So here we go. Fix my mat, that is that. Rack those weights, sit back into the squat, explode through the squat, shot put those weights right through the roof. Let the power of the legs do the work here. The legs are a lot stronger than those shoulders, so let those glutes do more of that work of exploding out of your squat and letting momentum ride those weights right up to the sky. 15 seconds. We got 45 seconds on. Nice and strong here. Sit back into that same squat shape. 5 seconds. Home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. We're going to come down to the mat. We're going to alternate between a wide grip chest press and a close grip chest press. So wide grip, elbows are going to wing out wide, hands are in line with your heart. Close grip, palms face in, elbows go right next to your ribs, and we're just going to alternate between those two. So once again, giving you a different angle, you've got your wide grip and your close grip. We're just hitting a little bit more pectoral dominant press with a little tricep dominant press. And letting those weights come together right over your heart. Hands wing out wide. Press the weights away. Draw the belly button into the spine. And 10 seconds left. I think, yep, that's what it looks like. And shoulders down. Finish this thing off. We'll pop back up to our feet. All right, we're gonna take that sumo squat with an upright row. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. So feet should be pretty wide here, wider than our shoulders. We're gonna track our knees over our toes, press up, take that row. Elbows stay higher than your wrists on that upright row. We take that, really think, even though the elbows are driving their way towards the sky, we're not shrugging up into the shoulders. We're keeping our neck nice and long. Draw the elbows up and lower. Really think, still trying to get your knees to track over your toes, out wide, feel the outside of the glute. Really fire up. We opened up this shape with that frogger. Now, use that openness to feel the inner thighs start to burn. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. We're down to the mat. Last move, renegade row or fly, depending on how heavy your weights are. Row if you're having a heavier weight, elbow past your rib. Fly if you've got a little bit of a lighter weight. Last 45. Let's go. Hold that plank. Row left, replace. Row right, replace. Alternating between the two. Holding that nice strong plank. Elbow drives past the rib. If at any point you're cooked, you can drop to that tabletop position and take those rows here, still focusing on driving your elbow past your rib. And hold that plank, 15 seconds. That's it, you got this, you got this. And squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Last 8. Straight through, last 5. And 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. We get 25 seconds to breathe. And then we're right back into our strength work. So the fun continues. We're right back to the top with those thrusters. 45 on, 15 to transition. It is the last time we do these moves. So make them count. Feet a little wider than hips distance apart. Toes point forward-ish. We rack those weights. We sit back into that squat. Explode through that squat. Once again, it's the power of that squat. That shot puts those weights right through the roof. Belly button's drawn in at the top. Stacking one straight line. Hands, head, hips, and heels. There it is. Nice, Jeff. Love it, love it, love it. Drive through those legs. 15 seconds. That's it. Use your breath. Use that explosiveness, that power. And hold and stretch. Last 3. Last rep. 2, 1. Awesome. Down to the mat. We have that chest press. We just did our vertical press. Now we're going to do a little horizontal press. So once again, elbows will come wide, and then elbows will hug tight. And let's go. 45 seconds, alternating between the two. And elbows wing out wide. When your arms come down, trying to keep your forearms perpendicular to the ground, nice and vertical. That'll protect your elbows a little bit more. Stacking your wrists on top of your elbows. And then really thinking about those muscles that we want to do the work here. The chest, the front of the shoulder, the triceps, they're all working together. And 8 seconds, that's it. Finish this off. Press those weights away. Last 3, 2, 1. We take this up. Feet wide, toes point out. Nice wide stance here. Really focus on keeping the chest lifted. 3, 2, 1. We have 90 seconds of work. That's it. 90 seconds of work. So we're doing a little vertical pull now. And then you guessed it, we're going to be doing that horizontal pull later. And keeping your chest lifted, not letting the knees buckle in too much. There you go. Perfect. These look great. And I find that I kind of rock in my feet. See if you can get all 4 corners of your foot nice and flat on the floor. I feel my weight shifting around as I'm getting a little lazy in some of these movements. Let's finish this thing off right. 12 seconds away. We've got a renegade row or fly, whatever's left in the tank. You have 45 seconds and we get that sweet sound of trumpets. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Row and replace, row and replace. And driving your elbow past your rib. 30 seconds, that's it. Don't lose that plank shape if you're holding that plank. If you're in that tabletop, really focus on the row. Squeezing the shoulder blade back and down. And 12 away, that's it, that's it. You got this. I'm saying that to myself just as much as I am to you guys. Sure, you're crushing it though. Here we go, last 5, 3, 2, 1. Trumpets. There we go. 2 down, just like that. So, quick sip of water, take what you need. We're gonna go nice and quick on this next section. We have our Tabata. So, Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds to transition. That's it. We're going on the core. So we're gonna focus on quick transitions. We have Spider-Man climbers. That's just where you're taking your knee to the outside of your elbow in that mountain climber. If you wanna be on your forearms, totally fine. Then we're gonna flip on over, we're doing our hollow rock. So the goal is to turn yourself into a banana and then hold that shape as you rock back and forth. We don't want to go this way and then to go this way. That banana shape is not staying intact. Maintain the banana. Then we're going cross body climbers. So we're taking right knee to left elbow and left knee to right elbow, cross body. And then we're gonna flip back over into that bridge march, pulling in, lifting the hips to their highest point, and then we're just going to march here, passing that work from the right glute to the left, trying to keep the hips lifted, trying to keep the work out of your low back, and instead into those nice, strong, firm glutes. So just 20 seconds of each. That's it. We make them count. We'll start with that Spider-Man climber first in just about 3 seconds. Nice strong plank, elbow to the outside of the knee, crunch it down. It's only 20 seconds. And trying to get those outside obliques, external obliques here, 5 seconds. We're gonna flip on over. Remember, you only get 10 seconds to transition, so use that transition time quickly and efficiently. Turn yourself into a banana, and we rock it back and forth. Let's go. Hold that banana, just rolling up and down your spine. It's kind of like a nice little massage for your spine, as long as you're on a moderately soft surface and you're not on like hardwood floors. In which case, it's a really great way to get a whole bunch of bruises right down your spine. 3, 2, 1. Been there, done that. Flip it on over. Opposite knee to opposite elbow for now that cross body climber. 3, 2, 1. Right knee to left elbow. Left knee to right elbow. Or as close as we can get. And once again, if you're on those forearms, just try to get whatever range you can. 8 seconds left. That's it. Now we're getting that cross body connection and that little transverse abdominis. Here we go. Flip it on over. We get that booty. You all know I absolutely consider the booty part of the core. We lift the hips, we squeeze the glutes, and we march. Shoulders down, neck long. Stack your knee on top of your hip. Settle in. Pass that work from one side of the hip complex to the other. March it out, trying to keep your hips high. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Flip it on over. And we got round 2. That Spider-Man climber first. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Outside of the same knee to same elbow. And really think, press the floor away. Lift your spine to the sky. Strong through the core. And flip it on over. And we'll take that little boat 5 seconds away. Little Navasana, hollow rock. 3, 2, 1. Rock it up. Just like a very poorly drawn U. Maintain that shape. 8 seconds, that's it. 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. Right back into cross body climbers. And 5 seconds, not even. 3, 2, 1. Quick transitions here. We have officially made it past the halfway mark of this little core section. So keep on keeping on. We are on the downward of that hill. And really focus on the depth, the range of motion here. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. We got those bridges. Work that booty, that backside, that posterior. And squeeze and lift. And then we march it out. March it out. Keeping your neck long. And 10 down. Home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Y'all, we have 80 seconds of work left in this. That Spider-Man climber is first. Same knee to the same elbow. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 80 seconds. That's it. Start with that bell, end with that bell. Dig deep. Whatever you got left in the tank, rock this out. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Shake it off, flip it on over. You take that hollow rock. 60 seconds of work, that's it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Totally have the option. I have my hands up by my head. You absolutely have the option of keeping those hands a little lower. Keeps that center of gravity a hair lower. You do you. 7 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. Cross body. 40 seconds, y'all. That's it, that's it, that's it. And opposite knee to opposite elbow. Maybe tricep. How high can we get that knee? How far can we bring that knee in? How much can we press through our hands? Take that cross. And 5. And 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. 20 seconds. Home stretch. That's it, that's it, that's it. Pull those heels in. And press through the floor. March it out. 20 seconds. Speaking of marching, my wife did a dance piece that got on Instagram to the song by the Chicks, which are the Dixie Chicks. Apparently they changed the name. It's called March March, but the Chicks picked it up, reposted it, and it has like 300,000 views on Instagram right now. So that's kind of cool. My wife is tangentially famous. We'll take it. Shake it off. Take what you need. Hug the knees into the chest. Breathe. Do what you need to do. Reset. Let's finish this thing off in style. Y'all, we got just enough time to rock this out. So we are going to... All right. So first up, we are going to just do one minute AMRAP, which is like nothing, but it's gonna get gradually longer each time. So the first one, we're pretty much just gonna do together to learn the sequence, and then the subsequent AMRAPs, you guys will be left to your own devices to move at your own pace. So we have those dumbbells. Let's see what I came up with today. We have our deadlift. We have our curl. We have our thruster. We have our overhead reverse lunge right, overhead reverse lunge left, tricep extension, lower, lower, reset. Deadlift, curl, thruster, hold it up there, reverse lunge right, reverse lunge left, tricep extension behind your head, lower, lower, reset. So 1 minute, we're just gonna flow through that. First round is only a minute. We might get through it a couple of times. That's it. Spoiler alert, we're doing it more than once. So feet are a little wider than hips, distance apart, nice and soft. Back is nice and flat, chest is nice and open. We start with deadlift, send the booty back in space, drive the hips forward. Curl, we take that thruster, but we hold the weights at the top, stacking everything. Reverse lunge with the right, reverse lunge with the left, drawing the belly button in, softening your knees. We take that tricep extension, lower, lower, reset. Deadlift, drive the hips forward. Curl, we take that thruster, explode through, stacking everything. Reverse lunge right, reverse lunge left. Triceps behind your head. Keep the work out of your low back. Reset, reset. We hinge at the hips. Drive the hips forward. Bicep curl. That thruster shoots those weights up. We stack them high. Take that reverse lunge. taking that reverse lunge, tricep extension behind your head, lower, lower, and breathe. Kind of little rewards for all of these. We're gonna get trumpets each time because I didn't know how to set different lengths on different timers and blah, 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 blah. So now we just take it up a notch. Same thing, we got through it 3 times in 1 minute. Now we just take a little breather, reset, think about those catching points where we stick, and we do it again. 10 seconds away. We're gonna go into this for 2 minutes this time. Same, what is that, 6 moves? That's it. See if we can't get through it 6 times. We got through it 3 times in 1 minute. Let's see what we can do. We hinge at the hips, drive the hips forward. We take the curl. We take that thruster, explode through, stack the weights. Reverse lunge with the left. Reverse lunge with the right. Keep the work out of the low back by drawing your belly button in. And lower, and lower. We take deadlift, drive the hips forward. Taking that curl, exploding through that squat. Stacking the shoulders, packing the shoulders down. Big step back, drawing the belly button in, punching the pinkies to the sky, reset, reset. We take that hinge, drive the hips forward, let the booty do the work. Take that squat, drive through, let some of those quads help. Packing the shoulders down. If at any point this starts to not feel fun in your low back, in like, oh, not a good way, just go ahead and re-rack those weights. Take that deadlift, take that curl, take that squat. You always have the option of re-racking if you don't feel good in the back or holding them high. You do you, Jeff, you're crushing it. And pop them back up, you get an extra little press in there. Rock those triceps, lower, lower. 40 seconds, that's it. Drive the hips forward. We take the curl. We explode through the squat. Reverse lunge. And reverse lunge. Triceps, softening the knees, tucking your tailbone under. Really protect the low back. 20 seconds left. We hinge. We curl. We take that thruster, explode through. Pack the shoulders down, press the fingertips to the sky. Reverse lunge. And reverse lunge. Home stretch, earn those trumpets. Reset. Reset, last 5 seconds, and breathe. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, y'all. Take that breather, take that reset. We got one last round. We're just going for it. Last little push here. This is going to be the whole Megillah. So we're just going straight for 3 minutes. See if we can't get through it 9 times. You are on your own. I'll stop screaming out the moves incessantly. You should know it by now. And last 3 minutes of work. We'll get a good stretch in, and then we're out of here. So we're gonna start that watch. 10 seconds away. Deadlift first. You find your happy place. Rock this out. It is 6 moves. Just get into the pattern of it, the flow of it, and crush this. You are on your own. Finish this thing off. Whatever you got left in the tank, whatever modifications you need to do, wherever your body is today, acknowledge it, embrace it, thank it, and then rock it out. Use that breath. Protect that low back. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. 6 moves. You can count them out. 1, deadlift. 2, curl. 3, thruster. 4, reverse lunge. Reverse lunge, we'll count that. 5, triceps. 6, reset. Taking that deadlift. Curl. Thruster. Once again, anything you start to feel in your low back that doesn't feel fun, doesn't feel right, Just rack those weights. You can always skip the triceps. Spoiler alert, you're still working your triceps when you do that overhead press to begin with. So it's not like we're completely forgetting about those triceps. There you go. And then for bonus points, how straight can those arms stay once we get those arms overhead? I mean, if they're going there, let's make those lats, let's make those shoulders, let's make that back body do the work, do their job. Press through that front heel, feel your glutes scream at you. Nice and controlled on that descent and that reset. Y'all, we have 70 seconds left. That's it. 70 seconds. That is it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And oops, forgot my triceps. I knew I'd forget something. And drive the hips forward. Let that deadlift come from the booty. Using your breath, stacking and packing. Stack the weights over your shoulders. Pack your shoulder blades down to fire up all that stabilizer action. And deadlift, curl, and that thruster. Let those legs keep doing the work, especially as we just burn out those shoulders. 20 seconds left. Can we get through one more? Is it in there? Curl. 10 seconds. Finish it off. Whatever you got left. Whatever you got left. Last 7. Earn those trumpets. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take that breath. Roll your shoulders forward. And interlace fingers above your head. Even that is hard to do. Lean on over towards the left side. Gaze under your right arm. Opening up the whole right side body. Bring it up and over towards the right. Gazing over your under your left arm. And bring it up. A lot of shoulder work. Interlace fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Drawing your arms as straight as you can get them. Feel how that opens up your front body. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. And right ear to right shoulder. Feet can come a little wider. We're just going to hang. Don't black out on me. Anytime you've got an elevated heart rate and that head goes below your heart, don't black out. If you want to release your hands and just hang, a little sway, shake your head no, nod your head yes. And roll it up one vertebrae at a time. If you want to hang on to something, you certainly can. If not, reaching for our left foot behind our backs. Whee! I probably should hold on to something. And just stretch that quad. Dropping your left knee right under your hip. Pulling your foot back and away. Working in your quad and your hip flexor. A lot of squats. And left ankle can cross over right knee. Once again, if you want to hold on to something, by all means. Otherwise, flex that left foot to protect that left knee. Sit back into it, little figure 4. Shake it off. Looking for the right foot behind you. Flex the right foot, drop the right knee. Feel the stretch in the quad, the hip flexor. Whee! We're at my brother's house in DC. He has this awesome gym flooring, which is so nice, but it's also just squishy enough to piss off your balance. And shake that off. Right foot will cross over. Left ankle flexing your right foot. Sitting back into it. Opening up your hip, your glute. Ooh. And shake that off, both feet down. One last time, hands come up, capturing all of your light, all of your love above your head. Bring it on down to your heart. Take it with you today and always. Awesome, awesome, awesome work, y'all.